salmon sperm on your face? Oh, but you wouldn't let me do that. Nah, I'm joking. But there's a new sperm trend with salmon because women are going out their way to look younger or to keep themselves looking young in the face, right? Forever young. But the trend could backfire on you. Let's go ahead and look what happened to this woman.
The older we get, the younger we want to look, and some will try just about anything. When Kristen saw the latest trend, backed by Hollywood stars, she was all in. Only problem, she had a horrible reaction to it.
You can't do everything somebody else does. And this is a Hollywood trend. Hollywood is full of idiots.
Her doctors needed to know what was in it so they could treat her, but the company behind the product is acting a bit fishy.
I'm ashamed of it. I paid to look like that, which is pretty scary.
We all know fish is a good source of protein, vitamins and minerals. But when Kristen was introduced to this fishy facial...
Salmon sperm.
Yeah, it's the latest craze. Everyone's doing it.
She never expected she'd wind up looking like a pufferfish.
Everybody wants the fountain of youth, and silly me would pay anything to do that, but now I think I'd think twice before.
I'll wait.
We live in a world where we all get excited about online information and social media. I think sometimes it's tempting to take medical advice from someone who's famous.
I got salmon sperm facial with salmon sperm injected into my face.
A salmon sperm facial.
I did.
That is true.
The treatment is called Redurin, derived from salmon DNA. It's been made big thanks to Hollywood, but originated in South Korea. And now it's available in beauty clinics all over the world.
And see, that's the thing. With Korea mentioned, Korea has the best skin products. But with this salmon sperm shit, I didn't know nothing about it until I came across this video. I already know about all the other cosmetic surgeries and everything. But now we're going to salmon sperm. It's like people spend thousands to look forever young. But if you're just a toxic person in this fountain of youth, what's it worth? You have a young face. You look young up here. But then I could tell somebody's age just by looking at their fingers. So the fingers and the elbows don't lie. It's hard to get that to look young again.
It's all over social media. They're saying that this Redurin is going to replace Botox.
Kristen's Brisbane Botox injector convinced her to try it under her eyes to improve wrinkles.
I think for about 13 years I've been having anti-aging treatments, like fillers and Botox and things like that. So I'd never been shy of trying something new.
It's supposed to stimulate collagen, repair and hydrate skin. And Redurin is TGA approved in Australia.
And it's not cheap.
It's not cheap. It was, I think, $17.99 for a 3-course pack. And you did one treatment every 4 weeks. So if it's expensive, you think that it would work, right? Yeah.
It's been a very expensive lesson.
Yes.
And painful one at that, even with numbing cream. In grid-like patterns, the solution is injected into the skin. These bumps are normal and usually go down in a few days, but Kristen started experiencing adverse reactions.
And then my face just felt really heavy and it felt swollen and it looked like I'd been crying.
I mean, you lucky you woke up after that. You know, there's people that don't wake up after these little cosmetic injections and everything. I mean, look what happened to Kanye West's mom. A lot of people, like, they go to other countries like Brazil, Colombia, or even Miami. We call it Dr. Miami. To look for the best deal possible. But just because it's cheaper, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better. So at least she did this in her own country and didn't fly out to some, sketchy ass area because it was cheaper.
Just kept flaring up. I kept getting swelling, bruising. It was itchy, it was tingly, it was closing up my eyes.
And 7 months on, Kristen says the flare-ups haven't stopped.
It just flares up every maybe 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes a week apart. If I go out drinking, it flares up. If I do Pilates, it flares up. If I work out too much, or if I rub my eye in my sleep, it just flares up and I just wake up with these puffy red eyes.
If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. She's mildly attractive. So the goal is to keep looking attractive, but sometimes when you go overboard and overdo it, you end up doing more damage to yourself. Like, damn, I wish I shouldn't have did that. And she shouldn't have did that.
She puts this LED mask on for half an hour every morning to reduce inflammation before taking an antihistamine.
You're not allergic to anything?
Not a
If I'm not mistaken, Costco sells a similar product like that. I just forgot the name of it. I know there's a lot of Costco heads watching me, so let me know the name in the comments.
allergic to anything. The clinic have been very good. They've reimbursed all my costs. I'm not out of pocket for anything. They've paid all my medical bills. They've sent me for ultrasounds. They've sent me for blood tests. They have been really trying to help. But I guess it's Redurin that we need the answer for, because they've put something on the market that they don't know how to reverse.
What we don't have right now is a passage of time to see what happens down the track in terms of risk and benefit. And we certainly don't have yet any big medical studies looking at this sort of therapy.
Dr. John Pagliaro is an experienced dermatologist with clinics across Brisbane. He says we just don't know enough about Redurin.
Biggest study was in South Korea, where they looked at review following treatment and defined improvement in certain things like tone and wrinkles and skin colour and things. But a lot of those patients had also had other injectables, so it's a little bit cloudy in terms of using just that study.
It isn't something he'd recommend to his patients right now.
I might just wait a little while to see how the Brave handle it. I would wait and see if there are any long-term effects.
I've tried to contact Redurin. I get no response back, and the clinic have said that Redurin have a case open. But there's no antidote, there's no cure, there's nothing, there's no serum to reverse it. That's it. That's.
And I want this video to go viral. Not only for money, but to realize you might end up paying more in the long run. Meaning you're going to get more out of it than what you thought you would. And then to correct the mistakes, it's going to cost you even more money. Cases and lawsuits. What a headache to go through, right? But these are the chances you take when you want to keep looking good. Beauty is pain. No pain, no gain.
It's in your face. Good luck.
Cambridge Medical, the official distributor for Redurin in Australia, told A Current Affair.
Under the Therapeutic Goods Act, KBM maintains no direct clinical relationship. Our role is product verification and post-market vigilance. We will not speculate while investigations are underway. Clinical diagnosis rests with the treating clinicians.
And another thing about these injections and youthful experiments, the thing is, not having medical insurance is one thing, because medical plans usually don't cover, cosmetics and BBLs and all that shit. Medical plan, you can have the best medical plan, even by the state, they're not going to cover this shit because it's at risk. So people, it just amazes me how people do these risky surgeries. And mind you, a lot of these women are married. And it's like her body, her choice. So the husband doesn't really have a right to say anything. But yet, more than likely, the husband probably paid for this shit. Oh, man. What a time to be alive, right? Can't just let it go no more. Forever young. This is Kylie Vay. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.